when all is said and done, and night 2 comes to a close, fade to black, I think McIntyre Priest will have been one of the top 3 builds and matches that we get this WrestleMania season, which is crazy considering how many people have been so upset that this is the program that Drew McIntyre got for WrestleMania 41. But it's one of the best that they've done. The story is one of the best that they've done. And you're telling me that these two guys couldn't put on a banger of a match? We've seen them put on really solid matches over the past year, and that has been part of this story. And that's why this is one of the best builds that we have gotten this entire Mania season, because it's long game. That's always the best, when they can bring back Easter eggs and they can bring back feuds based on something that happened. Because as Sam Roberts says, everything counts. Always. Nothing gets expired. Everything you see on WWE television, it counts for something. And this is a prime example of that. Damian Priest, for the past calendar year, has been profiting off of Drew McIntyre's misfortune. And the Scottish psychopath, he's tired of it. And I would be too. You look at Damian Priest, where he is right now, and where he was a year ago going into WrestleMania 40. He was a tag champ. A tag champ that was about to lose both of his belts. That's what he was. Now, the most important thing is, he was Senior Money in the Bank. And that's where this story begins. Because Damian Priest has ascended to the main event level at the expense of everything that Drew McIntyre has been working towards. WrestleMania 40, 5 minutes, 26 seconds. Damian Priest wins the world title off of a beaten and battered Drew McIntyre, who is not ready for a match. Clash at the Castle. CM Punk screws Drew McIntyre. Who benefits? And still, your world heavyweight champion, Damian Priest. Same thing at Money in the Bank. And then you fast forward. They separate for a little bit. Drew finishes his feud with CM Punk, loses it in a big way, gets his head busted open, needs countless stitches because he's bleeding all over the place, and takes some time off because he needed it. Comes back and says, you know what? I'm going to win the Royal Rumble, get back on track, and do what I did last year and win the world title. Damian eliminates Drew in the Rumble. Damian then eliminates Drew in the Elimination Chamber. And all of a sudden, Drew McIntyre has the realization that, man, I've been focused on Punk. I've been focused on the bloodline. And all the meanwhile, this guy is profiting off of it and taking advantage of me when my back's turned. Well, it's time. I need to finally turn my attention to Damian and get rid of the biggest thorn in my side this entire year. Drew is continuing to do the best work of his career. And this is nothing short of that, right? His feud with CM Punk was great. His inclusion in the Rollins, Rhodes, Reigns, Rock storyline last year was great. This is that as well. And the thing is, I think Priest wins. I think Priest wins. I think this is a top 3 match at Mania. And I think because of that, losing that match and not being able to get over the guy that he thinks is only in that position because he screwed him over, losing that match will drive Drew McIntyre to sell out to The Rock. We've been speculating, is this just John Cena? The Rock has had his 3 fingers, 2 fingers, 1 finger, all of it. Is there more people that are going to sell out to The Rock and become this authority type faction? I think Drew's one of them. I think with Priest, with Punk, with Rollins running wild and all getting the upper hand on him over the past year, I think he's going to lose it. And he is going to be one of the best people to follow after this year's WrestleMania.